welcome to New South Wales Touch TV, wherever you may be in the touch world. Once again, we're the Blackest Cats with our on-the-couch presentation of the upcoming 2008 State of Origin. We're focusing today on the Women's Open Series. Again, I'm joined by Takchi and Jason Stanton, Australian and New South Wales representatives. Boys, the Women's Open Series, New South Wales traditionally have dominated, winning the last two series, and quite convincingly 3-0 in 204 and 2-1 in 206. Tony, over to you first. Your thoughts on the series and on the New South Wales girls?
New South Wales this year, obviously with the Judd sisters there and the Winchester girls there, they've been ably back now with some young, exciting girls in Nicole Aubrey and Nicole Beck as well. I'm looking for New South Wales to play a very open style, fast running type of game. So, I think New South Wales is going to be pretty hard to beat, Tony.
You mentioned Louise Winchester. There's a bit of a rumour on the street corner that she may be under injury cloud. Anything you can share with our viewers on that?
Not too much at this stage. I need to confirm that what you are saying is correct. So we'll have to wait and see.
If she doesn't play, that's a huge loss for New South Wales.
Most definitely is. But in saying that, I mean, there's plenty of talent there in New South Wales to help the team through anyway.
Open style there with the Blues, you say. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the style, in fact, that they do play under the first-time coaching of Peter Forrest, a very successful men's opens coach here with the Canterbury men's opens and the Sydney Mets. So you think he'll ask them to expand the ball more, and do you think they'll play more of a men's style game?
I was about to say, I don't think people will go too far away from the style that he's implemented with the Canterbury men's opens. I think it's obviously worked. And looking at the calibre and the lineup that New South Wales have, there's no reason why they can't actually play that style.
Yeah, well, that'll be interesting. I'll be very interested to see how they play and how Pete handles them the first time. Jason, to you, the Queensland women, look, they're up against it, lost the last two series, but you know, when you have a look at it, they've got 7 debutantes as opposed to New South Wales 5, but they needed to make some changes if they're going to try and get some ascendancy back in and some balance into the series, having lost the last two. How do you see them playing and something else to look out for?
I think there'll be very much contrast in styles this year. I think Queensland know they've got to do something different. I think New South Wales will play a lot more direct than probably what people would have you believe. I think they're going to be a lot more direct out of the park. I think Queensland are going to be very open and try and throw the ball around. Their coach, Carly Banks, generally likes to move the ball and have a lot of set plays and try and outthink the opposition. And I think that's where Queensland's best hopes will lie. I watched Peter Rogerson a couple of weeks ago and she's in amazing form. I think our sort of girls are always great, but Peter up there in Brisbane was really dominating, really controlling the games. Her team just recently won the Brizzy Champs, and I think she's going to have to really lift, and I think New South Wales will probably have to drop 10 or 15 for us to even get a ball game. Otherwise, New South Wales will dominate.
Yeah, that's an interesting point about Peter. She seems to be the player in form and arguably probably at this point in time the most dominant women's player in the game. And if you have then Louise Winchester possibly under injury cloud, not performing at her best or even out, that could be enough to tip the scales in Queensland's favour. And of course, Kelly Woods back in the maroon for this series.
Yeah, well, I think that's going to add another twist to it as well. And as you mentioned, they're going to have to really throw it around and try something different. They can't sort of keep coming up with the same stuff, otherwise it'll be New South Wales 3-0.
Yeah, well, they've got the right coach for that in Carly Banks, as you said. She's very much about moving the ball, a lot of lateral work and a lot of skills. She concentrates on tactical plays with fluent plays. So it won't be as direct. I have to agree with you there. So, this is going to make for a great series because it's going to be two different styles, I believe, we've never seen in the winners before. Which style is going to be successful? We're going to have to find that out on a Saturday evening. Okay, there'll be no doubt about that. But Tony, your tip?
Yeah, for me, I think it's going to be too hard to beat New South Wales, mate.
Too hard? Jason?
Can I say 3-0 without getting in trouble? New South Wales?
You can say whatever you think.
I think it'll be a landslide unless something special happens.
Well, there you go. I've been very impressed with the way Peter Forrest has coached. If he can get the same results out of his men's as he has out of the women's, I think it could be a landslide. But I like the fact that Kelly Woods is in the Maroons. I like the way Peter Rogers is playing, and Carly Banks will leave nothing unturned. So I'm not prepared to say 3-0. I think it may be a lot closer than what people think. I'll sit on the fence. We'll be back for another segment of On the Couch with Blackest Cats, previewing the men's opens. But till then,